Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have the Kizer Tigon here on the 48-hour review. Just going to go over some quick specs real quick. Blade length 3.75 inches, handle 4.75 inches, total length 8.5 inches, weight 5.9 ounces. And I paid $135 for this knife. I don't even know where to start with this knife. It's a cool knife. I guess I'll go over the cons real quick. One thing I noticed is that it's really hard to choke up on this thing. When you put your hand, this feels good, but like cutting like this, I feel like you don't have the leverage, the power you need. And if you choke up on it, you're gonna tear your finger to smithereens right here. So what I'm probably going to do is probably dremel in a little finger choil here. If I even decide to keep this, I might eventually give this away on the channel at one point. So that's one gripe I have. Another gripe is this flipper tab. I mean, I oiled it. It's like 20, well, not even 10% better now. But it is just horrendous. Oh, that one almost went. It was just horrendous. Also the detent is virtually non-existent. Oh, watch this. All right, so most blades you close and they have that nice little, the blade grabs and it just closes real fast. Watch this. There's no pop. It's nothing. Just the slightest little. Yeah, it's so bad. And up here, too. I mean, it doesn't even, the blade doesn't even get sucked in. The blade definitely doesn't get sucked in here. I mean, it's so minimal. So minimal. Pocket clip. I do not like this one. I mean, it felt okay and everything, but I would rather not see the top of the blade on my knives. I don't know, just a little thing. It's not like a huge problem or anything. It's just a little thing on my end that I don't like. Also, this lanyard hole, it literally feels like an afterthought. It's so bad. Yeah, it's so bad. I dislike it. I wish they didn't even put that there. It's so tiny. Yeah, it's not my favorite. What else here? Oh, the lock bar. The lock bar, I mean, the access is really good, but I wish they would have put some jimping. Just a little bit of jimping on this, Make it a little bit, easier to... Yeah, and also... on the lock bar, it's not rounded on the edge, so it actually is a tiny bit, here, let's see if I can press this. It's a little bit rounded, but the top of that is pretty rough, pretty sharp, actually. So if that was rounded, that'd be a little bit better. So rounded and some jimping on that would be cool. What else do I have on my little cheat sheet up here? Yeah, and the action, I mean, without that detent, I would really like not to have to flick my wrist every time I want to pop this open. I mean, flick my wrist without even pushing the flipper. That's funny. I wonder if on this knife I can just flick it without even pushing the flip. Yeah, that's how bad the detent is. I literally don't even need to push the flipper. I can just whip it out like that. Isn't that crazy? That's how bad the detent is. It's insanely bad. Alright, so some pros. I freaking love the texture on these thumb studs. I love having a little bit of texture there. Just a tiny bit, it's so much better than a rounded stud, especially if you're on the job and once you're doing construction and your hands are sweaty, those round studs, I don't know, your finger slips off more times than not. And I like its double-sided thumb stud, which is, I mean, the norm. As far as ergos go, I mean, I kind of talked about already getting choked up here and then chopping your finger off, kind of. But, like, if you just hold it like this, like, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. The pocket clip, though, kind of, I mean, I don't like the way it feels too much. Let's see. The lockup is, like, super solid. I mean, just dead solid. Another pro is this hardware. I love how it's all T8s. I mean, that's awesome. I don't know why every knife just doesn't do T8s. They're always, a lot of them are T6. I also like the reversible, pocket clip. However, I wish there was like a little plate that went over this of the same material. Just a little plate that pops on there, you know. What else here? The liners inside are not milled. I kind of like that, actually. For some reason, I don't like milled, because it seems like they get dirty so fast in those crevices. I like it nice and smooth in there. Another pro, is this carry case. I love how it came with this case. And not only that, but like they actually stitched in some pockets in here, which is really cool. You know, you can put your pen here, you can put your flashlight, you can put your knife, you can put your credit cards in here, debit cards, ID, whatever. Yeah, actually, yeah, you can put your ID, money and stuff in here, put your knife in this, and put your pen or flashlight over here. It's a really nice case, and it's padded too. Like, it's not thin, it's pretty thick, actually. It's a super nice case. Also, when I did the unboxing, I noticed I left some stuff inside the box. One is some clip screws that they threw in there. There's some clip screws, 2 of them. And also this little microfiber cloth to wipe down the blade. Other than that, I mean, I really don't have too much to say about this. Is there anything else I want? Oh, also, as far as the blade, it's S35VN. I did chop the bloody heck out of a whole bunch of boxes. I mean, a whole bazooka load. Since I'm new to this, I don't really know how to edit, so I don't know how to, like, merge videos together, so I didn't even take a video of it. I guess I need to learn that. But I probably chopped, I don't know, probably sliced through, so about 12 inches, like this, sliced this way. I sliced it, you know, on cardboard they have those lines that go up and down. I sliced it against the lines. So the lines are going like this, like in the cardboard, I went this way. So I did probably like 100 slices, okay? And the blade actually held up really well. Here, I'll show you the sharpness real quick. Grab a piece of paper here. So, like, it's still pretty sharp. I mean, it's pretty good. You know? Like, I'm trying to get those, like, little tiny cuts, you know? Yeah, like, it's so sharp still. So I guess that's a plus. I mean, that's 35 in. I mean, you expect it. I mean, it's only 100 cuts on cardboard. I mean, you would hope that it would still be really sharp. So, that's really all I have about this. I mean, overall, would I recommend this knife? No, I wouldn't recommend this. Oh, sorry about the camera bump. I gotta fix that. I don't think I would recommend this knife. Maybe if it was a little bit cheaper, but at $135, and that was even on sale. Like, this knife, I think, I want to say the normal price on this was like $170. So at $170, I mean, there is no way I could recommend this at $170. If this was like at like $100, maybe, $135 is still too much. I just had to buy it. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this model before, the Tigon. I don't think I've ever seen it. Yeah, it's a cool looking knife. Like, it's super cool looking. But yeah, I just can't recommend it. Other than that, guys, I really don't have anything else to talk about on it. I did lube it up with some of that Gunny Glide, some of this stuff. I threw some of that on there. This is what I use to try to improve that that flipper. Maybe need a little bit more lube, but that really didn't help at all. It's just that detent is so bad. Let's see. Looking over my list real quick, I don't think I have anything else to talk about. One other thing is the blade shape. I love these. These blade shapes are so good. I really love these blade shapes. They're really, really good. Oh, and the jimping on top. I guess that's another little... it's kind of fat. If it was a little bit thinner jimping and still a little bit rounded like that, I think it would be a little bit better. But, like this, it's not horrible. It's not like ripping up your fingers or anything. It does provide a little bit of grip. But, yeah. So that's all I really got on this one, guys. I just started carrying the, this guy. The Steel Will Fjord. I just started carrying this. I threw some of that Gunny Glide, penetrating lube on here. Not penetrating lube, jeez. That Gunny Glide lubricant. The action on this one is so cool. But, okay, that's neither here or there. So that review will be coming up in a couple days here. But yeah, that's all for this one, guys. I do want to show my list of all my notes. In case you guys missed anything, you can see what I said there. Leave it up there for a second so you can pause. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys.